this.
I could do this. Quality needle drop, babe.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm trying. Yay!
Hooray! And everyone just said, yay, because Veronica's here, right? So, we're sneaking the video, because why not, right? So, I got a stockpile of videos I need to make. I got Psych and Garage, probably going to be 2-3 parters, so I don't go long and I actually talk about the music and I just be like, I got this record, I got this record, I got this record. And especially when I get into like some of those overlap, what Snow just sent me, you know, kind of overlaps in that territory. I got the King Gizzard we've been talking about, doing a King Gizzard kind of like ranking the records I have, which isn't the 15 LP 2 EP collection that I have, but I want to say I probably have 10 King Gizzards, right? So I was going to do a King Gizzard that I own type video, right? I got heavy metal finds. I just got a punk rock out of the way. You and I did a experiment with Second and Charles. I got local finds from different places around town. And if you can't tell by the name of this is going to be mail time, right? So not too many pieces here. We'll get this one done quick. But before the lady cracks the beers, what's going on right here? From the previous mail time, a little love via my boy Sean, Psychedelic Snow, in Canada. Oh, Canada, country that can't win hockey. It's been 35 years and no Stanley Cups. I'm not sure. I think they officially changed their national anthem. Oh. But, Bobby Gass and some of the boys did let you know, right? So anyways, John Lee Hooker, absolutely freaking love it, right? Grew up with us in my household, one of my dad's favorites. I've always enjoyed it. My first memory with John Lee Hooker, like a lot of people my age, or maybe that were newbies into blues at that time, was via the Blues Brothers. But, that's what's spinning, and the lady has the 9 beers.
I know, we're actually doing, you're going to have to show it over there, because I don't think it's going to show it. This Sweetwater Mango, I picked this out. Mango, of course, I picked this out. Mango Kush Wheat Ale. And I don't know, I'm sorry, I just didn't even open yours, so I just passed it to you, like.
420 strain Mango Kush Wheat Ale. They make their shit. They make their shit. Thank you so much, babe. They make their shit sound so official and grandiose, right? But it was Halloween colors, and it's mango. And we made this joke in the past. You know how like some people joke around that like all things fall spice and pumpkin spice. You know, it's like latte time hashtag pumpkin spice. All the basic bitches go nuts for that. This is kind of the Latina pumpkin spice.
I do everything mango. If it's mango flavor, I want it. So of course we had to get this.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. All right. Right on. So let's get into it. This should be a quick one, right? We just want to say hi to the VC, right? First of all, anonymous member of the VC sent me a little gift, right? And I think that person's freaking rad and super generous. But they're like, if you don't mind, can you just keep this gift anonymous? We were playing videos recently. One that Ornette Coleman on Pink doesn't have super deep grooves and it's skated just briefly. You know, and it was really annoying. And then we were playing some other stuff, and I was literally commenting about, dude, I don't know how long I've had this needle. I'm overdue for a new needle, right? And a friend sent me, this is an Audio-Technica box, but where they switched out needles or whatever. But this is a barely used, fairly almost brand new Ortophone Red, right? So in the very near future, I need to either see if I'm going to be bold enough to fiddle with it myself, or if I'm going to be send it somewhere, right? So anyways, there's the cartridge, and I don't know, because I don't edit and do all that jazz, right? But it's Ortophone Red cartridge. That's super generous in the mail. Like I say, I'd like to praise this person on a mountaintop about how awesome I think they are. But it was their desire just to be like, hey, between you and me, I knew you needed one. I got several cartridges I've played with and experimented with in the past. If you want this one, feel free to have it. So, thank you, individual. I appreciate you, and I value your friendship, right? All right, and so this mail time is one thing I purchased and one thing I received as a gift, right? So this now indescript box is an eBay buy because my friend in the vinyl community, old goat from Old Goat's blog, he has something I see on the wall all the freaking time, right? And if people who actually, I think more people should watch him. Wow, this is the most tenacious tape ever. Watching Eric open boxes, but that's what the John Lee hooker's for, you know. So if I do an abysmal job, open up boxes, and take way too long at it, at least you have something, right? But seeing how one thing I do like about an eBayer that tapes heavily, I feel like that can't help but strengthen the rigidity of it. So that's super cool, right? But what I was saying though before I was like, oh, box, I'm being defeated by a box, is that Old Gloat, if anyone actually watches his channel, or more people should watch his channel, if they watch their channel and they know what I like, then they might know also 2 backers, right? That's super freaking nice, right? I've been staring at this on the wall, and I'm a hot rod guy, and everyone knows Marty Robbins because there's kind of like a, was it the Gunslinger, which depending on the pressing is kind of like a pink to red background. I think my dude had a affinity for pink, right? Because if you could tell by this still in the shrink holding onto the hype sticker, right? So a little damage on the shrink, right? Got the, I don't know, that's not a price hype sticker, that's a Lakes, regular price, $6.98, our price, $5.49, right? But this is stupid clean, 1962 Columbia Records, Marty Robbins, Devil Woman, right? So your boy's always kind of, you know, like the tenacious lady that, you know, can summon the hellfire of passion in life, right? So, and then you can see on this old school, this is not a 6i or a 2i, this is the Columbia 360, and then it's got that old school original paper sleeve, so it left traces of dust on there. First time seeing it, there is some surface scratches that look like, especially with these old Columbia 360s played pretty well, I don't think that will affect play, right? But, you know, Halloween's come and gone now, and I have James Bond on the wall in the past, and Halloween. I showed recently on that nerd video all things Halloween-oriented that was wall-worthy. Probably should show the wall. But Christmas is coming up. You know, I'm probably going to do a Christmas theme wall with records. And then right after that, I already know, New Year's, I'm going to do all hot rod and automotive, right? So, also in the mix,
things coming up.
I can't preach it enough, my friends, how dope they are, right? But in the mix, with all that stuff, speaking of hot rods, right? I just got to preach on how great Snow is, and all my friends in the vinyl community, right? But I got into repress some time ago, and he broke me off with this little deuce coupe, right? That's freaking iconic. Anyone who's been a fan of this channel or just a friend of mine since the Jump Street knows that this is I guess, in my nervous ramblings in my very first video, Vinyl Tag, this is the funny joke that dots and loops, Dan jumped on it, segued into different things, and I crapped on it and then talked about some take-weight presses and things of that nature, right? So, there we go. Move on to the next thing. Is the knife in here?
No.
Yes, it is.
The knife?
No, closed it in the box. She set me up she wanted to kill me.
I didn't do that.
No, you're good, Dad. You're totally good. Alright, if you can't tell, I destroyed the names. Alright, you can't see it anyways, but there it was. Anyone who's ever received VCLT, one, in addition to me liking hot rods and all things old school, pinups are one of the things I like. And then you guys may know that this is André Linda Leg, who I sent some goodies to recently, right? And dude, I can't even repay the favor. This dude sent me a freaking slab in the mail. I don't think I need to preach on that too much because that's one of my more watched videos, you know? But this dude like genuinely sent me like a graded freaking awesome gift in the mail, right? And so I was working on a package for him anyways. I got in touch with him like, hey dude, I need your address. And this dude's like, oh cool, I need yours. And then dude beat me to the punch. So this dude sent me a gift. When I got in touch with him to send him a gift. That's how cool of a dude he is, right? So, right here it says, Eclectic Eric. The t-shirt that you wore in one of your videos had me digging in my collection for this. I'm a fan too, but it should be in your possession. peace, and woo! That's what's up, man. Well, oh, by the way, Dolphin Dale and anyone out there, I don't want to go on some this is why I want to go live eventually, so I can just nerd out whatever topic at hand is and when things happen organically with people texting or typing, whether they're on their PC or their phone or whatever. Met and hung out with multiple professional wrestlers over the years. I got Ric Flair stories, the Four Horsemen stories, Undertaker, the Hardy. Wow, I've done a lot of weird stuff. That I'm not like saying like it's the most interesting man in the world, like the Dos Equis guy, right? But you know, I hang out with all walks of life, right? So I have some weird wrestling stories that if they could happen organically, at some point they'll happen in the future. But that woo is synonymous with Ric Flair, and growing up in the Carolinas, that's a huge part of my life, right? But this is from André Linda Leg, and I like that he's in on the joke, right? But and once again, great backing. I love that. Use those in the future, right? This is okay, I'm gonna start with the back the way I'm seeing it. Soul Beats Volume 3, and
That's nice.
Babe, I gotta pause this. I gotta pause this. All right, so before I show this, I think I'm aware of what shirt he was talking about. I want to say a week or 2 or 3 ago, I don't even know. The lady got me a Pam Grier shirt, right? And so she got me another one that never even made camera because I'm just like,
even talked about that.
I'm just like, I don't know if people are gonna get sensitive, right? So this shirt, this shirt is a gift, right? The lady bought it for me, right? People get over it, right? So there's Pam Grier, and then my dude knows me well. I tell you what, between this slab that I was genuinely like taken back by. Like, Andre knows who he's sending the gift to, right? So that's super freaking dope, right? So Soul Beats. I'm not super familiar with what this is, right? But it's Bill Conti, used by Puff. So it looks like a bunch of old beats, and then where they would have got sampled and what they were used for, right? So Soul Beats, probably recycled into rap. This is Volume 3, right? So matches the shirt. Super dope.
2 shirts.
I freaking love Pam Grier. That's an image and a half. I'll tell you what, yeah. But dude, super freaking nice. Man, Andre's a good dude. There's so many great people in the vinyl community. That's pretty freaking awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
Sincerely appreciated. We're tapping over just 15 minutes here because I got sidetracked with trying to suppress a dozen different memories of hanging out with professional wrestlers and memories with Pops, with this music that was sent by a friend that ties me to other things in life. That's why everyone likes this music and we're all hanging out, because it all ties to things that are big in life. But yeah, rock on, man. Appreciate you. Stay up. One love.
Thank you. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Well, you don't have to have like a fancy exit moniker.
Yeah, I don't have an exit.
You don't want to just like, you know what? Dustin knows like, he has like one of those, in one of them's languages. Maybe you got one of them's.
One of them's languages.
One of them's layers and yours them language,
You speak on Mexican.
Yeah, man, get him one of them's.
Buenas noches. Hasta luego.
Oh, like she's got a new movie coming out.
What?
Was it Diego and Dora the Explorer?
Not hasta Diego.